Hello, everyone. My name is Dave Hebler, and for those of you who don't know me, I used to be Elvis Presley's personal bodyguard. Now, as you might imagine, as Elvis's bodyguard, all over the years, I've received literally thousands of questions about Elvis. And the most popular question of all is some version of what was Elvis Presley the person really like? Now, that's a hard question. So, I struggled on trying to figure out how to answer that question. And I thought about it and I thought about it and I thought about it. And I finally came to a what I thought was a solution to that question. And it's actually a couple of stories that are put together. And without further ado, we're driving around Memphis one day. Now, I don't remember who was driving the car, but Elvis was in the front seat, and I was in the back seat behind the driver. And we're just driving around with no particular place to go. Just having a good time, talking about this, that, and the other thing, telling jokes, laughing a lot, talking about girls, just having a good time. And all of a sudden, Elvis said, "Hey, Dave, I want to buy you a car." I said, "Well, that's nice, Elvis, but you don't have to do that." He said, "Yeah, I know I don't have to do that, but, I want to buy you a car." I said, "Well, Elvis, you just gave me a Mercedes a year and a half ago. You don't have to give me another car." He said, "I know I gave you a Mercedes, but I want to buy you a car." I said, "Well, don't feel like you have to." And the next thing I know, there's a gun stuck in my face. A loaded gun. Whoa, whoa. And Elvis said, "You're going to take this blankety blank car, or I'm going to blow your blankety blank head off." Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Oh, okay, Elvis, I'll take the car. I didn't think you were serious. Now you can figure out your own word for what blankety blank meant. So I took the car. A 1974 brand new Lincoln Continental Mark IV. Beautiful car. Now, I have a number of very interesting stories about that car, but that's not the purpose of this particular podcast. Enough, suffice it to say that you can visit that car if you want to. It's on display at Graceland. It's the purple Lincoln, not the Cadillac, the purple Lincoln. So the conclusion to the story happened a couple of months later when Elvin and I were sitting around in his bedroom, sitting on his bed actually. And once again, we're just having conversation and having a good time, enjoying each other's company. And I said, "Hey, Elvis, have you got any idea of how many vehicles you have bought and given away in the last couple of years?" And he said, "No, I don't, and I don't care either." He says, "Hang on, I want to show you something." So he goes over into his office and he comes back and he hands me a check. made out to him in the amount of $100,000. $100,000 in 1974. That was a bunch of money, boy. One of a series of checks, many before and many more to come. And he said, you know, Dave, I'm not stupid. I realized that I just couldn't buy that kind of PR and goodwill that I get whenever I buy somebody a car. He said, secondly, it seems like every time I do something nice for somebody, like buy them a car, it comes back to me 10 times over, 100 times over, a million times over, like that check you got in your hand. And lastly, it makes me feel good to make people happy. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Elvis Presley, the person.